Tundra horror movies worth watching. Horror doesn't always need darkness to be scary. Sometimes the blinding white of snow, the endless cold, and the silence of frozen landscapes can be even more terrifying. Welcome to the frozen frontier of fear, where the tundra becomes the trap and survival means facing more than just a cold. Extinction 2015. Frozen wasteland, flesh-eating monsters. 9 years after a viral outbreak wiped out most of humanity, what remains of the world is buried beneath snow and silence. In this icy apocalypse, 2 men and a little girl struggle to survive in an abandoned town. But they are not alone. The infection didn't just kill, it mutated. What's left out there is not human anymore, and it's still hungry. Why you should watch? The atmosphere is bleak and haunting. Snow-covered ruins, frozen cars, and lingering silence of a dead world. The creatures are fast, feral, and terrifying, and the film teases them just enough to keep the suspense sharp. It's not just a monster flick at its core. It's about grief, fractured friendships, and what we hold on to when everything else is gone. Whisper 2007. Kidnapping gone supernatural in the snow. A desperate group of criminals abduct a wealthy child and hide out in a remote cabin surrounded by snow and ice. Their plan is simple, but the boy they've taken has a dark presence about him. Too calm, too quiet, too much knowing. As the snow falls heavier, paranoia takes hold, and the line between coincidence and curse starts to blur. Something's very wrong with this child, and they are beginning to realize that they aren't the ones in control anymore. Why you should watch. An underrated blend of crime, thriller, and supernatural horror. The isolated winter setting creates an almost suffocating sense of doom. The child antagonist is eerie without ever needing to scream or chase. It's a kind of calm that chills you to bone. Wind Chill 2007. Ghosts on the frozen roadside. What starts as a simple road trip into a nightmare. 2 college students take a shortcut home for the holidays and end up stranded on a desolate road in the middle of a brutal snowstorm. As the cold creeps in and the car's warmth fades, they realize they're not alone. Ghostly figures begin to appear, echoes of past tragedies tied to the road, and they are not just passing through. They want company. Why you should watch. A hauntingly quiet film that slowly creeps under your skin. The blend of supernatural and psychological horror keeps you guessing. The snowy setting feels like a character itself. Isolating, oppressive, and full of buried secrets. Final thoughts. There's something unequally terrifying about the cold. It doesn't scream or chase, it waits. It breaks you down slowly. These films take that slow burn and add something monstrous, something supernatural, or something deeply human and broken. From undead creatures to ghostly echoes and sinister children. These cold tundra horror movies are the perfect watch when the wind howls outside your window. So, the next time you venture to the snow, be confident and stay strong. Bye-bye.